Okay, let's discuss the answers for the questions. Flashpoint in paradise. Racial pot boils over. From where are these lines taken? Who wrote them? You know it. What is the incident referred to here? What is the incident referred to here? The racial attack on the Tamil people. What is the literary device used in the underlined words? Underlined words, racial pot. It is the metaphor. What kind of image do these lines create? Imagery, a poetic device, imagery, pictures, mental pictures. What is this? Killing, burning, and torturing, all those inhuman things. Yes, write down. These words create. These words create. These words create a horrific image of killing, burning, assaulting, AULTING, assaulting, and torturing, TURING, torturing the other race, by the Sinhala racists. The metaphor racial pot. The metaphor racial pot imply the gravity of this situation. Right, Saditi, your second answer is correct. Second one, powerless this time to shelter or to share. We strive to be objective. Try to trace the match that lit this sacrificial fire. Right. Question A, you know it. Question B, who are referred to as we? Who are referred to as we? The ordinary people. Ordinary people of this situation. Right. What is the sacrificial fire? Killing people. In the racial attack. Killing people in the racial attack. Sacrificial, sacrifice. They sacrifice their lives. Okay. How do this we This we means ordinary public respond to this situation, respond to this violence. How? Yes, they don't take any parties. They remain neutral, without supporting either racists or the victims of the racism. Yes, write down. The ordinary public remain without taking. The ordinary public remain without taking any party. Any party. They remain neutral. They remain neutral, N-U-T-R-A, neutral, and try to find out the reasons for this clash. The reason for this clash. Reason for this clash. Question number 3. It is a strange life we are leading here just now. Not a dull moment. No one can complain of boredom, that for sure. Who speaks these words? Send me the answer. Who speaks these words? It is a strange life we are leading here just now. Not a dull moment. No one can complain of boredom. That's for sure. Yes. Lituki, who is the speaker? Gayatri, who's the speaker? Only 3 of you have joined. Tundana joined already. Who speaks these words? Gayatri, correct. Lituki, are you in the class? Auntie, no. Nidida phone එක on කරලා දියලා. ඉන්නවා. Tamil victim, yes. Tamil victim of this racial attack. Or the poet's friend. Right. To whom are these words spoken? To the poet. To the poet. You know, this is the telephone conversation that takes place between this victim, Tamil victim, this victim of the racism, and the poet. What is the speaker's strange life? Now you have to describe this situation. We have to talk about his situation. Just write down. The Tamil speaker is experiencing The Tamil speaker is experiencing the violence of violence of racists. At any moment, the speaker can be a target. The speaker can be a target of the racist attack. Target of the racist attack. Racist attack. Racist attack. Right. Then question number 4. When those torches come within 50 feet of this house, don't you see, it won't be my books that go up first, but me. When those torches come within 50 feet of this house, right, who speaks? The same person as before, the Tamil victim of racism or racial attack. What does the underlined words imply? Those torches, what is it? Racial violence and attack. Racial violence and attack. Those torches. Torches means fire. Fire used for killing. Fire used for destruction. Fire used for torturing. Fire. The uncivilized nature of this attack, fire. Right. What does the underlined words imply? Okay. How do you describe the speaker's character? Now you can see, now the speaker's house is full of books and pictures. Now he is protecting them from those torches, from those fires. He has a deep respect and love for these books and pictures. What kind of a man is this? He is a civilized, educated person. This Tamil victim is a civilized, educated person who has a great respect and love for books, knowledge, and beauty. There are pictures, beauty. That is his quality. He is not a violent man like the racist. He has no killing instincts. Marna Chetana nair, killing instincts. Right? He is well tamed person, civilized person. Eya qualities. Right? Tamed, civilized person. Right. Thanks by the way for ringing. There's nothing you can do to help us. Thanks for. It's good to know some lines haven't yet been cut. It is still that telephone conversation between this Tamil victim and his friend, the poet. Lines mean telephone, that technology. Lines, telephone lines, communication. Identify the speaker, you know him. What is the situation? What is the speaker situation? The eruption of racial violence. Eruption. The eruption, ERRUPTION. The eruption of racial violence. That is the situation. Right. Why does the speaker, why does the speaker thank the other? The question. The other is the speaker's friend, the poet. Why? Thanks for, by the way for ringing. Ringing means calling. Yes. Now the poet is concerned about the speaker's situation. That is good sign of friendship. Okay, write down. The speaker is thankful to the poet because of her friendly concern. Friendly concern. For the speaker's tragic situation. Tragic situation. The poet has no power to help him, but she is still worried about her friend. Right. Question number 6. Shop fronts in the PETA, landmarks of our childhood, curl like all photographs in the flames. Curl like all photographs in the flames. Okay. What is the situation depicted here? Now you know the eruption of racial violence. Right. Or racial attack. Name the literary device used in the underlined words. Sorry, there is no underlined words. Underline like all photographs. Like all photographs. Underline karagandi. Like all photographs. What is the literary device? Yes. What is that device? Simile. Simile. What kind of image do these lines create? Again, image. Horrific image of killing, burning, destruction. Yes. these words create a horrific image of killing and burning and destroying the peaceful friendly relationship between the two races of the city. Right. Question number 7, the last one. And the two policemen look the other way as a stout man, sweating with fear, falls to his knees beneath a bow tree in a shower of sticks and stones. Now you can imagine the situation, a depiction of real killing, a gruesome, horrible, inhuman, uncivilized, right? Like barbarians who attack the stout man, neighbors, his friends. The racist friends. What is the symbolic meaning of the underlined words? Now, word is not underlined. Please underline. A bow tree. Underline karagan. A bow tree. What is the symbolic meaning? Yes. What is the symbolic meaning of bow tree? Yes. What is the symbolic meaning of bow tree? Yes, Gayatri. Saditi, what is the symbolic meaning of bow tree? Yes, you do not know. Thank you. What is symbolic meaning of bow tree? Mercy, love, and sympathy. Taught by Buddhism. Right. What is the symbolic meaning? What effect do these words create? Ah, effect. How do you feel this? මේ ඔබට දැනෙන විදිය අහන්නේ මේ. Will you feel happiness? No. Effect, horror, fear. That's making ethical effects. Write down these words. Create. Sense of horror, fear, and also sympathy. Towards the victim and anger against the killers. And anger against the killers. And anger against the killers. Right. That's all for the contest questions for big match. What is the next poem? What is the next poem?
Clown's wife.
Clown's wife. මම දාලා ඇති මේ group එකට context එක ගන්නකො ඒක open කරගන්න. Right? Okay. Now it's on the screen. Clowns 5. ඇවිල්ලා නෑනේ. ඔන්න එනම් මම ඒවනවා. දැන් share වෙලා ඇති screen එකත් බලන්න. right මම ආපහු එනවා. big match එක දෙපාරක් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. Okay. Is it okay, Ada? Right. About my husband, the clown, what could I say? From where are these lines taken? You know who wrote, whose words are these? Uh, the words of the clown's wife. The words of the clown's wife. What is the technique used in these lines? Write in these lines. Rhetorical question. R-H-E-T-O-R-I-C-A. Rhetorical question. What is the speaker's tone and mood? Now, wife's tone and mood, confused, disappointed. Yes. Write down. The clown's wife speaks these words in a confused, sad, and disappointed tone and mood about her husband's strange behavior. About her husband's strange behavior. The second one, up there he is a king on a throne, but at home you should hear him mourn. Speaker is again the wife of the clown. Now look at these underlined words. He is a king on a throne. What is the literary device? A king. A king is a metaphor. King is a metaphor. Right? King is a metaphor. What is the literary device used in the underlined words? How does the speaker see this person, he? Now, how does this wife see the clown? You have to describe the clown's two natures, two aspects. On stage, the clown on stage is very strong, active, authoritative, like a king. On stage, the clown is strong, active, authoritative, like a king. But at home, he is weak and miserable. He is a weak and miserable person, mourning all the time. Mourning all the time. They are the two different features or characteristics of this person. Right. Then third one, without that red nose and them funny clothes, he seems to have the word on his shoulder. Who's referred to as he? The clown. What is the relationship between the speaker and this he? You know, they are husband and wife. Wife and husband. Speaker and he, you know, wife and husband in India. Wife and husband. What idea does the last line convey? The word on his shoulder. What is this idea? A man full of unbearable problem. Yes, write down. The last line create an image of a man, especially the clown. The last line creates an image of the clown loaded with, L-O-A-D-E-D, loaded with unbearable problems of life. Unbearable problems of life. That is the image, that is the idea. Right, that's enough. Okay, don't try to write too much for the answer because it will go astray. එතකොට උත්තරේ සැඟවෙන්න පුළුවන් නොගැලපෙන දේවල් ලියවුනේ. Write direct to the point. Point එකටම ලියන්න. But he does not say exactly how he feels. Doesn't say what's bothering him inside. Now, this is wife's idea, wife's thoughts. Whose thoughts are these? The thoughts of the clown's wife. Don't write as it is the title of the poem. මේ විදිහට ලියන්න එපා clown's wife කියලා. Simple letters වලින් ලියන්න. The thoughts of the clown's wife. What feelings are expressed in the first, who is this he? He refers to the clown. The clown, use the කියන එක නිතරම use කරන්න. The clown's wife කිව්වම the ඕනේ. ඒවා අඩු වුණොත් ලකුණු කැපෙනවා. දැන් ඔයාලා ඒක උත්තරවල අඩුයි ඒවා සමහර ඒවා. දැන් හදාගන්න errors. What is your comment on this he? He means the clown. Now, what is our comment? The clown is not open-hearted. One comment. The clown is not open-hearted. He hides his feelings. He hides his feelings. He does not communicate. He does not communicate with his wife. He does not communicate with his wife. Right? Therefore, he suffers. He suffers from the pain inside him. He suffers from the pain inside him because he does not share it with his wife. Because he does not share it with his wife. That is our comment. Right. Question number 5. Oh life, our life. What would I do without this clown of a wife? Right. Oh life, our life. What would I do without this clown of a wife? Now, this is the last stanza of the poem. The speaker is the clown. The clown speaks to himself, muttering to himself. Whose words are these? The clown's words. The clown's words. What feelings are expressed in the first line? What is the feeling? Pain and agony. Pain and agony, A-G-O-N-Y. Vedana, agony. And disappointment. Disappointment. Right. What is the speaker's attitude towards the person mentioned as wife? What would I do without this clown of a wife? Yes. The clown believes, better right? The clown believes that it is because of his wife's love and caring. It is because of his wife's love and caring that he is still living. that he is still living. And therefore, he is thankful. He is thankful to his loving wife. He is thankful to his loving wife for giving him life. Thankful to his loving wife for giving him life. Right. Now, what is the next poem you have done? Finished? Yes or no?
The huntsman.
Right. Now I have sent you the questions. මම ඔන්න question PDF එක එවලා තියෙනවා. උත්තර ලියලා ලෑස්ති කරලා තියාගන්න for the next week's discussion. Right? Now we will stop today's class. And thank you very much. Goodbye to all of you. Ansman එක PDF දාලා තියෙන්නේ උත්තර ලියන්න.